and it'll be kind of similar on Saturday as a strong cold front moves in late in the day. That'll set the stage. I think it snows here on Sunday and also on Monday, and just light as the storm moves away on Tuesday. So it's still way too early to talk about how much snow we're going to get, Vicki, but stay tuned.
All right, so if you like warm or cold, everybody's happy this week. Time saver traffic. All right, updating your drive on the south end of town. You can still see some fairly heavy traffic here at I-25 in Evans. But on the south side, if you're making it from Castle Rock, we're starting to see that congestion breaking loose and the speeds improving. Still going to be some slow, heavy traffic from Founders running up to about Ridgegate, where there is a crash. It's been moved to the right shoulder. There are tow trucks there, so it shouldn't be there much longer. But it was blocking a couple lanes for a while and certainly caused quite a jam. Southbound 225 still heavy. Your southbound I-25 drive towards about Hamden also still heavy. And downtown, the light rail line, the D line, has been closed off to the 30th and Downing light rail station all morning because of a house fire. That should be restored hopefully in the next hour or two. So look at that, 18 minutes. Founders to C470 really starting to improve at this point, but much heavier than usual for this time of the morning. Kim, Tom.
All right, it was an early morning for a couple of Broncos. They were out at Dove Valley about 4 hours before practice this morning.
Some of the extra work that comes with playing in the Super Bowl, all the promotional shoots. So this is a look at Peyton Manning this morning. CBS Sports getting a lot of that stuff that you'll see with strobe lights and slow-mo spinning footballs and stuff. So everybody out there early this morning, the Broncos tweeting out this picture of Peyton Manning. Well, speaking of the Broncos, they, of course, will take on the Carolina Panthers, Super Bowl 50. And there you see Terrell Davis as he led the Broncos past the Packers for their first Super Bowl championship. He's the all-time leading rusher and once again a finalist in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And TD kind enough to join us from Los Angeles this morning. Talking some football. Terrell, it's always good to visit with you again in Denver. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. So let me talk to you about football because everyone's talking about the contrasting quarterbacks in this matchup. You're a running back. Would you rather be lining up next Sunday behind Peyton Manning or Cam Newton as far as trying to win a football game?
You asked me that question. Well, I'd rather line up behind. I mean, come on, Tom. You can't put me on the spot like that. Man, listen, I'll tell you this, though. I mean, Cam Newton is an exciting quarterback. And I imagine if you're Jonathan Stewart, that you got a front row seat to one of the greatest shows in town. So that wouldn't be a bad spot there. But, you know, I like that he's an exciting young quarterback. But also you got Peyton Manning, who's a guy that for years has been doing it at a high level. So either one for me would be a good place to be, because that means I will be playing in the big game. That's important now. So, Tom, let me get to, speaking of the big game, let me get into what we have here. We're trying to tell the fans and viewers out there how they can be an MVP of their party, right? So if you can't go to the game, you got to watch it on a nice big screen TV. We're talking about a 55-inch LG TV, ultra high definition, right behind me right there. That's an awesome place to have that. You can get that at Walmart for under $700. And also, if you cannot go to the big game and you're at home watching it, you can go to get the official apparel from official gear at Walmart. And, of course, I'm going to break out this hat right here because that's part of it as well. That kind of tells you who I'm leaning towards in the big game right there. So you got that. You're watching the big game. You have your official gear on. And now you need some food, right, Tom? So you got this. You got the Sonic boneless wings right here. These things are awesome. You got an Asian sweet chili here. You've got a honey barbecue. You've got a buffalo. All phenomenal as well. Just go to Sonic or follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, or download their app. And, of course, you cannot have a big game without having some Bud Light. This is the official beer of the NFL. You got to have that to set everything off, and that's how you become the NFL, or actually the MVP of your big game on Sunday. Have all these products, and you'll be all right. Tom, if you have this at your house, buddy, I'm coming to see you.
You're good to go. Now, my hope is that when you are watching the Super Bowl on Sunday, you will be in the Hall of Fame. You are in the finalists, one of those guys who is the 15 to 18 guys left. I imagine, do you dare to dream what that'll be like if they call your name on Saturday and say, Terrell Davis, Pro Football Hall of Famer?
Yeah, you know what? If this was 5 years ago, Tom, I kind of was a guy that was kind of looking at it like, hey, you know, it's kind of far-fetched and didn't enjoy the process of going through it. But I think now I'm looking at it, I'm enjoying it, I'm excited about being a finalist. have to realize that there's not many players who can say they were a finalist for the Hall of Fame. And I look forward to seeing what happens on Saturday. And if they call my name, I'll be excited. And if they don't, then I'll be disappointed, and I'll just have to pick myself up again and get ready for 2017.
Yep.
But I'm enjoying every minute of it, and looking forward to seeing what happens, and hopefully this will be my year.
Well, Bronco fans, of course, will be pulling for you, Terrell, as well as Steve Atwater and John Lynch. TD, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the week and enjoy Super Bowl 50. Thanks again.
All right, thanks, Tom.
All right, Terrell Davis joining us this morning. He's all set for the Super Bowl.
Fun. Yeah, he's getting quite the party, huh?
Good Lord, it's a plate of wings, baby. Hey, the entertainment rolls on this morning. Still more big names joining us live via satellite. He likely fell in love with them when he played the Man of Steel in the series Smallville. Now Tom Welling back on the big screen, trading his cape for a stethoscope. He plays a doctor in the new movie that I've seen called The Choice. And out of the gate, my friend, we just talked to a legendary Bronco. I have to assume you'll be rooting for the Denver Broncos come Super Bowl Sunday.